Hi everybody, this is Dana Dieters with Determined News. You can see I'm in my kitchen, one of my favorite places to be. I'm just going to go over some of the stuff that I use for all my recipes. I get a lot of emails daily about what kind of protein powder I'm using or what flour I'm using, what everything is. So what I'm going to do is put it all together on all the products that I love to use and like to use with all of my recipes. So I'm going to start with my flour of choice is the almond flour. I get this actually online. And this is actually called Dode Rogers gluten-free California almond flour. I like this one because it's really like fine compared to like the thick almond meal. I feel like this actually is lighter for recipes, and I like that. And I've tried a bunch of different ones, and this is probably one of my favorites. I will put them to the side here. And if you need any more information about them, just email me and I'll just give you it. But otherwise, I'm just going to go through all of the stuff I have. Now, I do use different protein powder for cooking with. So I actually really love the Lifetime Life's Basics. I do the chocolate protein powder. This is actually vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free protein powder. And I use the vanilla and I use the chocolate. So both of these are my favorite to use in all of my little muffin recipes that I use. I think I've used other stuff and some things just don't really work as well. So I would say go for this stuff I buy online actually too. Everything I have on here is mostly online stuff. Most or half of it you can buy in a store that has a gluten-free organic area. And it doesn't have to be gluten-free, but I have all the stuff that's gluten-free. So those are the two protein powders I use, the chocolate and vanilla. Again, it's that Life Basics pea protein. So it's made of pea protein, okay, and it's vegan. Some of the little muffins, I like to change up just the flavors of everything. So sometimes I use a fruity kind of, sometimes I'll use extracts too, but I do like to use this Isofruits. This is from Isogenics. I really love the flavor, and it goes really well with the vanilla protein powder here. And you add 1 scoop here, 1 scoop of this with some egg whites, and it gives it just another little dimension to different kind of muffins, like a fruity strawberry taste. Really yummy. And that one you can get online too. You can email me if you wanted to get on this stuff here. You have to actually have, you have to sign up to get that product. Next stuff, I do use the organic kind, but I just bought this last time, and it was the regular stuff. But this is the chocolate, or no, it's the regular PB2. So I'll use this instead of peanut butter if I'm trying to use a little bit less calories and have that peanut butter taste. And I'll add that with my chocolate and have it like a peanut butter chocolate muffin, or you can have it with pancakes. I mean, honestly, you can make pretty much anything with these protein powders. I absolutely love these things. I like make everything with it. And it has like, I think it's, how many grams of sugar? 3 grams of sugar, that's it. Awesome. Now I do get the xanthan gum in all of my recipes, or most of my recipes have a little bit of this in it. I got this at my local store. You have to go in the organic section most likely because they don't really have it in the cooking section. So this is gluten-free, this product here. Now Healthy Foods is the brand. I looked that up to make sure that's what, if they had gluten in it or not, and it's free of it. Now I do, this is open, but I use this kind of chocolate chips for all of my chocolate chip recipes, or if I need a little chocolate, I'll have, or my kid loves little chocolate chips, so sometimes I'll give her just a tablespoon and she's satisfied. So these are gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, soy-free, everything free, but they still taste like chocolate chips. Amazing. I don't know how they do it. Okay, and then I do use the raw cocoa powder. Now this is something I bought actually online too, and I really like this. I use this in a lot of my recipes that have chocolate in it because it has no fat in it, maybe a little bit of fat, 2 grams of, or 2 calories of fat. That's not much at all, and then only 4 calories. So it's really great substitute to put into your recipes just to cut down on the amount of fat and calories in your recipes. I love that. And this is my favorite brand. And this is World Berries Organic Raw Cocoa. and you can get that online as well. So all these are online. Okay. The next thing, I was using regular cupcake liners for all my recipes before, and they never turned out, and I was so mad because I ruined so many recipes that way. So I'm going to just put that out there, because if you were one of me and did the same thing, the parchment paper is what you need. So I actually bought parchment paper where you can put it on your baking pans, and you don't even need any spray. So it's actually, why did my cat just come up there? I have no idea. Sorry. I am taping live right now, and that was not supposed to happen. Anyways, so, all right, on to the cupcake liners. These are my favorite. You can get these in the organic section too at any of your local stores, or buy online. I might just have to open up an online store now, because I have all these products you have to buy online. Apparently everybody needs to have all the products in one store. That would be great. Okay, so another thing I use are the chai seeds. I love these. I put these in just a little, I just put a little bit in, 1 tablespoon of the chai seeds into my muffin mixes. It gives you nice flavor, like a texture, and it also gives you a little fiber, so it's even better. So, and omega-3s. So these are great. It's Spectrum Essentials is what this is. This is also sold in the organic section at your local store or online. Oh dear. Okay, now I do make these quinoa blueberry muffins. You can also use apples too, and if you go on my website, I have those as well. I use the quinoa flakes instead of the actual quinoa. I like these because this is more for like breakfast foods, or anything that what you need for like a little, it's lighter, so it's not going to be so thick, and the texture is just light as well, so it makes a really good muffin. So instead of using like an oatmeal, like I'm allergic to oatmeal as well, even gluten-free, I can't have. Some people with celiac like myself can't have even some oats, and I'm one of those. So I use quinoa instead of with all my other recipes for oatmeal. I usually use quinoa. So that's what I use. I love that. Okay, now I get some people that love chocolate milk. I'm one of them. I love chocolate. So I found this amazing chocolate milk. I love it, and it's from Blue Diamond's Almond Breeze. This is fabulous. I love it for a little chocolate fix. I'll just add some little ice and drink it like chocolate milk. It's only 45 calories and only 3 grams of fat and no sugar. So even better, right? Okay, and then another thing, I'm obsessed with like pizzas and like Italian food, and I found the best spaghetti sauce. I'm really happy because it has less than 1 gram of sugar. Amazing. This is called Monte Bene Farm Fresh, and this is tomato basil. Only 40 calories, 2 grams of fiber, and a little less than 1 gram of sugar per half cup serving. Amazing. Pretty excited. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm just giving you more products I love to use because I get really excited when I find something amazing. I've talked about hummus and veggies. Sometimes it's hard to get your vegetables in. And another way to get it in, if you're using raw veggies, this is one of my favorites, is raw veggies and hummus for a snack. Love this. This is Wild Garden hummus, and I love it in sun-dried tomato dip. This is just awesome. This tastes so good, and it actually makes your veggies taste like 10 times better. So why don't we know all this, huh? And it's great because it's only 35 calories. And for 2 tablespoons, which is kind of a lot actually, you get 2 grams of protein and less than 1 gram of sugar. Another amazing product. Okay, now you see that I have tea here. Now I used to be obsessed with Crystal Light. Gross. I have to just say that because there's so much stuff in Crystal Light, it's disgusting. So if you can, try to get off. That stuff has so many artificial everything you could imagine is in one little stick of those little Crystal Light packets. And I know this, and I'm not going to say I wasn't one of them. I drank it all the time. It was one of my things. But guess what? I found something even better. Okay, you take tea, you make tea, and then you put it in after it's cooled, and you have the little tea you put it in your cup, put the tea bags in there, let it soak in, then you take it after it's cooled down, put it in another container, and then you put it in the fridge. And then when you want something cold and fresh, there you go. You have your tea, Crystal Light, artificial free drink. So these are all my tips and all my favorite products, and hopefully these will answer some of your questions that you have for how to make your recipes even better that you're using on my site, because I know sometimes it's hard when you use a different kind of different kind of ingredients on some of the recipes I have, and they just don't turn out maybe just right, and it's just little minor tweaks, and you will have a great, amazing meals and snacks. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next week.